All right. The last thing I wanted to look at as we're wrapping up our disciplinary module is some reports that we have here. But before we do that, let's just go and file another incident because James was also consistently late to work, right? Sorry, Jimmy, not James. So we'll file this with the new incident type that we created. And this was on the 20th. He was late for the second time. Mana is once again the reporter. And Jenny is investigating, right? So need to work for the third time this month, right? So we'll go ahead and file that. I'll hit save. Perfect. So again, we see that, but we see two demerit points on Jimmy's profile. So if we go here, we now see a row for Jimmy. There's one incident, but he has 2 points. Now let's look at our company disciplinary report. Now, what this report does for you is that it gives you a summary of the data across all employees within the system, right? So you'll see we have 3 reports. However, we only have absence without notice. And why is that so? That's because the incident for Jimmy is still pending investigation. So if we go ahead and set this conform, and I go back to our company disciplinary report, you'll see now we have 2 different incident types here, right? And you'll see we have the report, the overall, and this is time based. Of course, we only have reports for the month of May. However, as you have more reports, you'll see a line chart throughout, so you can see if this is trending up or down. You see reports by the different incident types, by branches, departments, job title, gender, age, right? So you have a host of data that your organization can use here to make data-driven decisions. And similar to our other reports, you can filter the data shown here by branch, by department. So if you wanted to know what are these trends like for a specific branch, what are they like for a specific department, you can do that. And if you wanted to exclude incident data or exclude infraction data, you can also do that. So this report is very customizable, and you can really manage and generate some really dynamic information for your organization here. Now, there is another report for individual, and what this report does is that it shows you information for a specific person. And let's use John here, since he's a person who we've had the most incidents. So if I selected John, you'll see that one will see his statistics over time, and then we'll also see what are the different incidents and infractions for John, along with a host of summary information at the top here. So this here, it's much smaller than the company report, but it can be very useful when you're reviewing an employee and reviewing their overall performance and any disciplinary action that may have been taken against them.